All right, let's hit the field.
All right.
Just wanted to talk, that's all.
Deep drive, left center. Myers back, track, wall, see ya! That one's hit deep to right center field. That ball is gone. Drill deep to left field. Fair, it's gone! Oh, it's gone!
It's Wednesday, May 8th, and the Yankees were trying to make it 5 straight wins and 6 straight this season versus the Astros, and 9 straight versus the Astros overall. Could they get it done? They look to Carlos Rodon. My recap, your reactions coming up next. This is NYY Recaps.
Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back, kid.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Another fun night if you're a Yankees fan. And as Michael Scott would say, how the turntables. Yankees have completely flipped the script on the Houston Astros, who have dominated them for years. And for the second night in a row, they delivered a brutal and relentless ass-kicking in the Bronx. Soto, Judge, and Stanton, all with home runs, all with impressive home runs. Great pitching, great defensive plays from Volpe and Gleyber Torres, and the lineup is beginning to show what they're made of against everybody but the Orioles, I guess. Anyway, 5 straight wins for the Yanks.
We're going streaky!
Wow, winning.
James G says the Astros are washed, dried, and folded. They're not looking great. Let's go to the highlights. This one was so much fun. I want to watch through it all again. I enjoy doing the highlights at the top of the show these days. Let me get this comment off the screen there. So, another home run to start off the game for Kyle Tucker, but Carlos Rodon had the strikeout pitch working, bounced back nicely. He had a tough outing last time out. Juan Soto going deep in the first inning. Impressive opposite field home run. 113-mile-an-hour exit velocity, 440 feet. That's a big boy home run. Beautiful camera work, by the way. It's not often that you see a lefty in Yankee Stadium nearly put one in the left field bleachers. I mean, that's rarefied territory even for right-handed hitters. But that was just an impressive swing. And everyone in the ballpark knew it was gone immediately. Soto knew it was gone. The outfielders knew it was gone. You see Rodon bouncing back, getting the slider there to get the whiff. His slider has been filthy lately. This is a nice running catch by Judge in the gap out in front of the StubHub sign. And then Soto showing off the wheels on a little dribbler to first base with the bases loaded, but he hustles and he beats it out, gets a base hit and a run, scores. And then Aaron Judge drives one to right field for a home run, his 8th home run of the season. He continues to have a resurgent May. We're going to talk about that for sure. More beautiful camera work. And I like that he's using the whole field. He's pulling, or he's driving the ball the other way, not trying to pull everything. You see this 106.4 mile an hour exit velocity, 404 feet. Still very impressive. And then hanging slider to Giancarlo, hanging curveball maybe. And he hits it into the second deck. 119 off the bat. Beautiful swing. He smoked it. Just smoked. Watch, he knew it was gone. Everybody in the ballpark knew it was gone, but nobody had time to react. It was gone by the time. Even the replay is fast. 447 feet. 64 feet high. I mean, that's a big boy home run. 97 on the outside corner from Rodon to get Alvarez. Nice frame job there by Austin Wells. And then getting the slider to get Singleton. Nice spin. Singleton, no idea. And then getting Tucker with another slider. Slider was around 90 miles an hour today. Fastball was 96, 97. Touched 97 a bunch of times. Great glove flip by Gleyber Torres there. Beautiful. Now, if he throws it away, we would have all ate his lunch, but he gets it done. And then Soto getting another ribby here. He had 5 ribbies tonight. Judge smoking one to right center field into the gap. 2 hops off the wall. Scored a couple of runs. That made it 8-1 at the time. And he is just dealing. Volpe laying out. making the throw. Beautiful throw. Beautiful game. And the Yankees win again. So, couple of things real quick before we get to the finer details. Quick reminder that we are close to 40,000 subscribers. We got to get to 39,000 first, but we're almost there. So go ahead and subscribe if you're new. We're here after pretty much every game. Also, no voicemail show tomorrow. I'm directing Fair Territory with Ken Rosenthal and Dodgers Territory with Alana Rizzo and Clint Pasillas. So I got a lot of prep work to do in the morning since I'm filling in to do those shows. So I got to work on that in the morning. I probably should have done it tonight, but I was too involved in this game, and there was too much going on. I really couldn't do enough work on it. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow morning. No voicemail show. Go ahead and drop a like on the video. It helps with the algorithm on this series of tubes we call the interwebs. Tonight's one of those games that I wish I could have been in the ballpark for, but congrats to everybody who was there.
Let's get it going.
Bronx Bombers are back. You know how sometimes you're a little late getting to the TV, and by the time you sit down, somebody's already scored? That happened to me tonight. I was making coffee. I was having conversation with my wife, and I looked at the clock, and it was 7:08 p.m. I'm like, oh, God, first pitch is at 7:07. But by the time I sat down, it was 1-0, home run from Kyle Tucker. But the Yankees answered right back. Bullet single for Anthony Volpe, and then Juan Soto is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
There it goes. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Home run for Juan Soto.
94 out over the plate, and he deposits it over the bullpen. Big smile on his face. I think he likes being a Yankee, guys. What do you guys think? I think he likes being here, and he looks great in pinstripes. I'll tell you that much. But the man's power to all fields is astonishing. And after that at bat, he was hitting .591 against the Astros this season, and he ended up getting a couple more hits, so that's probably gone up. And all I got to say is pay that man his money.
Pay that man his money.
So beautiful, beautiful night from Juan Soto. Also, Spencer Arrighetti, don't be upsetty. Have some spaghetti. Soto also drove in the second run with a bases-loaded infield single. You saw the great hustle. It could have been more. Bases could have been loaded for Judge, but Gleyber Torres and Anthony Volpe had kind of a snafu on the bases. Gleyber Torres rounded third base and kind of jogged towards home a little bit, and Volpe interpreted that as he's going home, so Volpe went to third, kind of got caught in no man's land. I think Volpe should have let Gleyber commit, and Gleyber should have been more, he should have made more of a commitment, really. I mean, it's just not great base running there from either party, but didn't end up mattering in the game at large. And, of course, the very next pitch happened to be the following inning, but Aaron Judge doing damage.
It's another home run for Judge. All right. Here comes the Judge.
Almost to the FanDuel sign. Opposite field home run. 8th home run of the season. And he is beginning to lock in. I love the super slow-mo on Judge home runs. Let's take a look at what he has done lately, because he is absolutely on fire in the month of May. He's batting over 300. He's got an OPS over 1,200. Last 11 games hitting over 360. Michael K pointed out also, by the way, one of the reasons I like Michael K points out stuff like this. Right in the middle of it, he went 0 for 13. Yet every time I get on social media, I see stuff like, well, when Judge starts hitting, and if Judge ever starts hitting again. One guy yesterday said he's still asleep. Breaking news, dummies. He's been hitting. He's been doing it by looking for pitches that are away, letting them travel deep in the zone, and then driving the ball to right field, home runs, doubles, line drives, and then he's reacting to the ball inside. So he's able to pull the ball, but because he's keeping a backside mindset, he's staying on it, and he's driving the ball the other way. So, another great offensive night for Aaron Judge. He is definitely back. And with Juan Soto consistently hitting, and perhaps Giancarlo Stanton getting ready to go on a heater, or perhaps already on one, the top of this order right now is just a gauntlet. Let the fun begin. So, by the way, I mentioned Giancarlo Stanton. He hit an absolute missile tonight. And in case you missed it, here it is.
Giancarlo Stanton rips one out. A Stantonian blast. Giancarlo Stanton hits it out.
Stantonian for sure. He's got 8 home runs already. That one an absolute laser beam. 119.9 miles an hour off the bat. He's got the 2 hardest hit home runs in Major League Baseball this season, and it just so happens they've come on consecutive evenings. 447-foot rocket. Nice poke. Any content creator who uses baseball highlights will tell you there's about a 10-second limit of footage that you can use before MLB throws a copyright flag. That makes editing kind of interesting sometimes, but with Giancarlo Stanton, it's almost never a problem because the ball's always gone in about 3 seconds. So, and I'll tell you what, he's making the impending logjam that much more interesting with every 120-mile-an-hour home run he hits. Now, only 1 for 4 tonight, but, I mean, you're not going to cut a guy who's got the highest exit velocity in the league and 8 home runs in the first, 30-some-odd games. I mean, he's on pace for a 40-home-run season, roughly. So, I think every home run he hits means another couple of weeks in the minor leagues for Jason Dominguez, barring injury, that is. But, and by the way, how great is it that most of the Yankees are playing every day? I think that Juan Soto coming over and being an everyday guy and playing every single day and being in the lineup every single day has kind of set in motion a lot of guys wanting to do the same thing. Now, Verdugo's also a guy who likes to play every day, and we're seeing Aaron Judge play every day. So I'm loving it. I think it keeps the offense looking sharp. And look, tonight was home run derby. It wasn't just home runs, though. Wells had 2 doubles. Judge had a couple of doubles. And for the second night in a row, the Yankees just beat the absolute piss out of the Astros. All right, let's talk about Carlos Rodon, because he was really good again, too. He was done after 6 1/3 innings, 7 hits allowed, 2 earned runs. He left some runners on. They were stranded. No walks, 7 strikeouts. I thought the breaking ball was very, very nice tonight. You saw the swing and a miss right there. Just filthy slider. Fastball topped out at 97.7 miles an hour, so that's a nice combo. When you got that slider and that fastball, he had 16 swings and misses. A little help from Judge in center field there, but 100 pitches, 69 strikes, very nice. Overall on the season, he's made 8 starts. He's got a 3.56 ERA, and in 43 innings, he now has 43 strikeouts. So the strikeouts are growing significantly each outing now, and he's pretty soon going to have better than a strikeout per inning for the season. So no walks tonight, only 14 on the season. His whip keeps coming down. It's down to 1.26. Last night I said 1.14 for ERA for whip or for Luis Gil, but that was actually his whip. And I noticed I wrote it again tonight, so I got to be careful with that. But huge bounce back season from Carlos Rodon again. And most importantly, he is finally healthy. So you'll love to see it. Speaking of bounce back seasons, Luis Severino, obviously a terrible year for the Yankees last year, but he's had a pretty nice bounce back season with the Mets this year. Anyway, Yankees hang on to win their 25th game of the season. They are now 25-13. They are a half game up on the Orioles, and they are back in first place. The Astros now lost twice as many games as they've won. They are 12-24, and brother, they might be cooked. Yankees take another one.
Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. You're a winner.
Frankie says he likes Rodon now. I like him too. I didn't like him coming into the season, but he's shown me something. And you can always change my opinion if you show up ready to play. We got a couple of comments here, a couple of super chats. We'll get to them. But first, we got to hand out the belt. Tough night for the belt. I'm tempted to give it to the Astros pitching staff.
Oh!
It came down to Judge and Soto. Ultimately, I let the chat decide. Both of them went 3 for 5 with a home run. Judge had 2 doubles, but Soto had 5 RBIs, so he is my guy. Reminder to like and subscribe. Got a couple of super chats here. Louis Penafiel says, can we label Juan Soto as an official Astro killer? I mean, if he's hitting 600 against him, I think you can. And David Paez says, 6 for 10 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs and only 1 strikeout from the Soto-Judge duo. I'll take that all season long. Me too, baby. Me too. And then one more comment. This is not a super chat, but it's an interesting comment. CM says, Trent Grisham just a placeholder for Dominguez. And I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. Because Trent Grisham doesn't play. Trent Grisham is a 4th outfielder who never plays. They're not going to do that to Dominguez. He's too big of a prospect. They want it to get regular at-bats for him every single day. So he's going to either play in AAA or he's going to play every day in the major leagues. So I can tell you right now, they're not going to make him the 4th outfielder. No chance in hell. All right, we got a new sponsor tonight. Before we get to the rest of your reactions, let's hear a quick word from Odds Jam. They're going to be with us for at least a month. I vetted them. They're nice. Let's take a look. Looking to boost your sports betting game? Meet Odds Jam, the ultimate ally for data-driven wagering. With 260-plus sports books, it's your go-to platform. Here's how it works. Odds Jam's arbitrage tool spots differences in betting lines, letting you lock in risk-free profits. Plus, optimize bets with a positive EV calculator and track profits with a convenient bet tracker. Try it risk-free with a 7-day trial. Use code RECAPS for 35% off your first month. Link is in the description. Bet smart. Bet responsibly with Odds Jam. Let's hear it for Odds Jam. Let's hear it for Odds Jam. If you're a degenerate gambler like most of you are, you might as well get a leg up on the competition. So anyway, and even on a night like tonight where the Yankees win, they beat the Astros, we still have comments like this. Willie Hoops saying Torres sucks and spells sucks wrong. I mean, come on. Can we at least have a night where we're positive? I mean, we just demolished the Astros. We're on a 5-game winning streak. Judge and Soto homered in the same game. Frankie Baseball says he would be a degenerate gambler if he had any money.
You're a funny guy. I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
WLBWF says Ohtani likes Odds Jam. Maybe not so much Ohtani as his interpreter. Ippei Mizuhara apparently pleaded guilty today. So I think he's either the fall guy or he really did something bad. Sounds like he really did something bad just from what I've read. But I still think there's something fishy about that. And I think MLB is eager to, brush that right under the rug. JD says tomorrow for the knockout and ending the Astros season.
Absolutely, hey.
But you know what? I kind of want to take a look at what Juan Soto has done as well. This guy has been absolutely ridiculous this season. I mean, he fits in New York perfectly. He loves the big stage. He just seems like one of those guys who, gets up for the big crowds and, draws from the energy of the fans. Tonight, the long home run. Yesterday going oppo with a base hit. Just beautiful hitting all year long. He hits the ball to all fields. He hits it really hard. He can also, draw a walk every single at bat if he wanted to. I mean, this guy fights pitchers. It's weird seeing him even chase one out of the zone like he did on that base hit. But every at bat is a complete battle. It's nice to have a deadly left-handed hitter in the lineup again. And I will never get tired of watching his smooth swing. I mean, watch just how quick he gets through the zone, how crisp contact is. I mean, he's just unbelievable. And I don't know where he's going to be next year, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this season. So let's hear it for Juan Soto. Ron Bees thinks that Ippei Mizuhara is a fall guy. It could be. He might be getting paid a lot of money, but he's going to have to go to jail for a while. So I hope you guys are keeping up with the playoffs, the other sports here. The Knicks doing pretty well. The Rangers doing pretty well. And obviously the Yankees back in first place. So now is a very good time to be a New York sports fan. And let's go ahead and take a few more comments and wrap it up.
I gotta get out of here.
Paris Scrubs says Soto is a beast.
You gotta go.
Paris Scrubs, is that named after when we had Donaldson and Hicks in the lineup? Paris Scrubs.
Game over, man. Game over.
James G says that Soto's bat speed is nuts. And, I mean, Stanton's bat speed is even better, and Judge's is even better. And we got some serious bat speed in this lineup. Michael Rubio says, are we still trading Aaron Judge? I love it.
I'll be over here, like, winning.
And Davey Strab says, blank check, please. Well, he's not going to get a blank check, but he's going to get $500 million pretty much guaranteed. He might get more than that. He might get 600. He might get 700. But he's already a very rich man, but he's going to be even more rich. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yankees win again. Let's go ahead and celebrate one more time on the win streak.
Wow, winning.
And then final comment of the night goes to Colin Rabin, who says Soto is a must re-sign. Absolutely. Hey, reminder, no voicemail tomorrow, but if you call in, we'll do the voicemails on the post-game show. Game starts at 5 p.m. tomorrow, so the post-game will be around probably 8:45 p.m. So tune in then, and I'll see you next time.